okay?
I'm kind of shaky a little bit.
How come?
Born and raised my whole life, I've been disabled. My hands have, shut up the camera or just look at you.
You can look at the camera, look at me, it doesn't matter.
So when I was, I've always been disabled. When I was a little kid, my hands have shook my whole life. When I was a little kid, they give me Ritalin to stop my shakes. I think that's when I first became addicted to drugs. I grew up out on the Spokane and the Cobble Indian Reservation. Hello, my friends. I'm thankful to meet you. I'm of the Okanagan people. And squeezed, my name is Squitismiao. I was addicted to drugs and alcohol until I was 25. My parents became foster parents. I got away from it. It'd be a good example for those kids. When I was 35 years old, my middle finger locked straight down for 6 weeks. Within 3 months, I couldn't lift my left arm over my shoulder. I couldn't lift a toilet seat with one hand, and I couldn't walk. I couldn't get out of bed. I had to have somebody bring me a bucket so I could pee in. My doctor told me I have rheumatoid arthritis. My numbers are higher than friends of mine who have. A friend of mine who almost died 3 times in 1 year. My RA factor is higher than that. They put me on prednisone to reduce my inflammation, methotrexate immune stabilizer to stabilize my immune system, and painkillers. Marijuana replaced all 3 of those: anti-inflammatory, immune stabilizer, and a painkiller. I was addicted to the painkillers because I am an ex-alcoholic and addict. Within 3 months, I was taking over 200 painkillers, getting ready to start putting them in my arm.
Let's talk about the teepees that you made.
Vivian McCrea asked me last year, after I was one of the speakers, he asked me if I'd do the closing ceremony. So I closed HempFest down, and he asked if I would help create some kind of a native theme here. So I said, brother, I'll bring in 3 teepees. He said, you're going to do that? I'll open up the rest of Myrtle Edwards Park. I said, if you're going to do that, I'll make these teepees out of hemp cloth. So I called my friend Barbara, who owns Enviro Textiles in Colorado. She donated a lot of this cloth for these teepees. I sent these over to my friends in Montana, and they sewed these teepees for me. Barbara told me, I'm worried about it, having these teepees because their hemp is not waterproof. So my friend and I came up with the first ever water-based solution for hemp. We sent this back down to Barbara, and she took a look at it. She said, Darren, I just got back from Europe designing 14 new fabrics. Nobody in the world has this. This Tuesday, I've got a meeting with my tribe, 1.4 million acres we have. We're surrounded by water on 3 sides. Grand Coulee Dam is 20 miles from our central agency, which is Nispelem. I have convinced 7 of my councilmen to consider growing hemp. We have one of the most high-tech laser sawmills in the Northwest. We have rivers on all 3 sides of us, and we are considering growing hemp. Don Wertschafer, Todd Swearinger, Dave Frankel are all guys that are considering this meeting on Tuesday going. I have a lot of support for this. My tribe looks like they're going to get involved with this. We're going to need your help. The Ogallala Sioux over on the Pine Ridge Reservation has already been invaded by our government. They're no doubt going to try to do the same to us. We are over-harvested on our timber. We cannot continue to harvest our timber. So we are looking for different alternatives. We have a mountain that we're getting ready to blow up on my reservation because it carries a low-grade mineral called millennium. This mountain is going to be totally destructed, but my people have no other choice. We are over-harvested our timber. And we're getting ready to blow up this mountain. Our only other viable economic opportunity is to grow hemp. And we've got a meeting on Tuesday to make this.
You have a website?
Yes, my website is www.spocannabis, Spocannabis, spocannabis.org.